Before this story begins, I want you to pause for just a moment. Some troubles don't destroy us because they're too big. They destroy us because we carry them alone. His name was Daniel Brooks. And Daniel was the kind of man people leaned on. He was reliable, calm, always knew the right thing to say. If you ever asked him how he was doing, he'd just smile and say, "I'm good." But Daniel was drowning quietly. After his mother passed away, something inside him shifted. It wasn't one big thing, but 100 small ones. The bills started piling up. Sleep became a luxury he couldn't afford. The nights grew longer than the days, filled with a silence that was deafening. Still, Daniel said nothing. He didn't want to be a burden to his friends or family. He didn't want to worry anyone. And most of all, he didn't want to look weak. So he carried it all. Every fear, every regret, every unanswered question. He packed it down, deep inside, hoping it would just go away. One evening, Daniel sat alone in his car. The streetlights blurred through his windshield. He was gripping the steering wheel so tightly his knuckles were white. His chest felt tight, like a band was squeezing it, and his breath was shallow, caught in his throat. For the very first time, a thought surfaced, crystal clear and terrifying. I can't do this anymore. He didn't want to die. He just didn't want to hurt like this. It was a pain so deep, so isolating. He felt like he was the only person in the world who had ever felt it. Out of sheer habit, his thumb scrolled through his contacts and landed on an old friend's name, Marcus. They hadn't spoken in years, not really. Life had just happened. He pressed call, and as the phone rang, he almost hung up. What was he even going to say? But when Marcus answered, a groggy hello, Daniel did something he had never done before. He took a shaky breath and said the three hardest words of his life. I am not okay. There was a moment of silence on the line. A silence that felt like an eternity. Daniel's heart hammered against his ribs. Then, Marcus's voice came through, soft but firm. You don't have to explain. Just tell me where you are. That night, Daniel didn't get a lecture. He didn't get easy answers or a list of solutions. He got something so much better. He got a friend. Someone who just sat with him in the quiet of his car. Someone who listened without judgment, who didn't rush him to feel better. And for the first time in months, Daniel went home and actually slept. A deep, dreamless sleep. Sharing his trouble didn't make it magically disappear. The bills were still there. The grief was still there. But it felt lighter. It was like he'd been carrying a boulder on his own, and now someone was helping him hold it. Because pain that is spoken is pain that is divided. But pain that is hidden only grows heavier until it crushes you. If you're watching this right now and you're carrying something alone, please hear this clearly. You were never meant to do life by yourself. Being human is a team sport. Reaching out,